lovely lot, welcome back to my channel. Excuse me. So in this video I saw a fellow YouTuber doing this, Clara Barrera, and she filled a makeup bag with her picks of drugstore sort of starter kit makeup, so like things that she, like if someone asked her what she would suggest if it was someone that was new to makeup or beginners or what have you, and I thought it was quite fun, so I wanted to do it as well. So I'm going to do a makeup bag full of the high street or drugstore items that I use and have, that I personally think are good enough for you to have if you were just starting out or you were new to makeup. And I will also do one with higher end. Now, I've been told before that you're a makeup snob because you don't like Revolution and blah de blah de blah. My answer to that is I like what I like and you like what you like, so there you go. Yes, I will admit, when I look around, the majority of my makeup is more high end and more expensive brands. And that's just the way it is. I'm not saying that the high street brands are rubbish. I do have Revolution concealers and they are good. I'm not a fan of the Revolution eyeshadow palettes. I'm sure some of them are good. The ones that I have personally tried in the past and from I Heart Revolution, I have not got on with, so I choose not to buy them. And some of the highlighters I have tried in the past, or I've maybe received in a box swap when I've done them, I have also not enjoyed. That's just reminded me to put some concealers in here because I was thinking if I remembered everything. So basically I've took everything and I've put it into this little makeup bag just to show you, and these are just things that I have that I would suggest. So if someone came to me and said, Julie, if you could recommend a full makeup bag, like to do a full or foolish face of makeup from the high street or the drugstore, this is what I have got. So if you enjoy this video, before I get started, please do hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, click the bell to be notified of when I upload, and let's see what I picked. So I really should have, now I'm going to have to dig deep. For concealer, not concealer, Julie, no, that's because I just put concealer in. For your primer, personally I like dewy finishes, and also because I have dryish skin or dry prone skin, I'm not really that into matte. So an affordable primer I suggest is e.l.f. ones. Now, I only have the mini ones. This is the e.l.f. Luminous Putty Primer. As you can see, it is well loved. I mean, it is in only a small pot. So from Superdrug, you can actually get a set of the 3 mini ones. So you get the luminous one, the poreless one, and the matte one. And I think it was like £9 for the 3. I think it's £9 for the full sizes, but these are great, and e.l.f. is such an affordable brand. You can either get it from their site themselves or you can get it in Superdrug. But yeah, I would suggest the e.l.f. Putty Primers. The only other one that I have from the drugstore is the NYX Honeydew Me Up Primer Base, and I absolutely love this, but this one is £15. Like, I feel like NYX's pricing are the middle of the road. You know what I mean? Like, they're not super expensive, like your Too Faced and your Chanel and your Fenty, but they're not as cheap as your e.l.f. and your Maybelline and stuff like that. So yes, if you're wanting something that's more hydrating and it's not sticky, but it's got more of that tacky base, so it's going to hydrate your skin but it's going to keep your makeup on, I would suggest trying this one. And if you want one that's more puttyish and again is going to keep your makeup on but it's not as expensive, I would try out the e.l.f. ones. So those are the 2 that I would suggest for you. Right, foundations. I know, like when Clara did her video, she only put like 1 of each item for some of them, but I have 3 foundations. These are actually the only 3 foundations I own that are like drugstore sort of priced. So the first one, which I don't see enough people mention, and it's not just because I used to do Body Shop at home, but it is a Body Shop foundation. This is really good. This is the Body Shop Fresh Nude Foundation with SPF 15, and I have the shade Bora Bora, and it is such a lovely foundation. Now, I admit myself, I hold my hands up, I always really went to the Body Shop for body products or skincare, like the body butters, you know, your facial scrubs, all that sort of thing. I never really went in for the makeup. And yes, with being a Body Shop at home consultant, I did dabble more into the makeup side of it. And this foundation is brilliant. Now, I know that the Body Shop can also be pricey, but to me it's a high street drugstore shop, because it was on our high streets in the UK, and it's probably on the high streets in other countries where you would call it a drugstore. So I'm including this one. So this is a very, very good foundation. Another one that I really love is Barry M. Again, Barry M, I always used to think of the nail polishes and the little Dazzle Dust glitters. I never really tried their foundations or their concealers or anything else. Then they came out with this Fresh Face range, and I was like, that sounds like something that I would like. So this is the Fresh Face Foundation, which has Arona Berry, Vitamin C and Hyaluronic Acid in it. So with it having the Hyaluronic Acid in it, you're getting that skincare benefit as well as the foundation. So this says you're getting your gluey finish. You're getting a gluey finish, because we all want that. You're getting a dewy finish, but it's giving you that fresh base because it's lightweight and it leaves your skin with a healthy glow. And as I said, because it's infused with the Arona Berry and it's got vitamin C, so it's going to brighten your skin. Then you've got the Hyaluronic Acid. Oh, I look really dizzy there. Whoa, head rush. Hyaluronic Acid, which is going to plump your skin and give you loads of moisture. And it's just a really, really good foundation. And Barry M, they're brilliant. Barry M don't get enough praise really for a lot of their products, so I recommend this one as well. And then the other one is EX1. So I don't know when this brand came out. I think I heard of it through social media, of course, and online, and one of my all-time favourite YouTubers, it's Sabrina, uses it. And then I think there was an article about it in, like, maybe not Vogue but Glamour or one of those magazines, and it was going on about this. I think it's like £12–15 it costs, and it was going on about, you know, this celebrity and that celebrity uses this foundation and it's the best thing since sliced bread. And I was like, okay. So this is the EX1 Invisiwear Liquid Foundation. Now, I have it in the shade 3.0. It does work for me, but I do think I could actually go down a shade, believe it or not. And this says, I need to get close, skin-like pigments, even out complexion for perfect coverage that is almost invisible, oil and fragrance-free, non-pore clogging, dermatologically tested. Now, as you can see, I haven't used tons of it, but this is brilliant, and for the price, yet again, it's so affordable. You can get it, I believe, you can get it on Beauty Bay, but you can also get it in Superdrug, and again, it's another great option for you. So yeah, I recommend that one. So that's our foundations, and let's move on to bronze. Where are you? My bronzers are hiding. So I have two high street or drugstore bronzers. The first one is MUA. Again, MUA is such a cheap, affordable brand. Now, I personally prefer MUA over Revolution. I really, really do. They've got amazing blushers and just, but again, some of them stuff are hit and miss. Like I tried one of their highlighters and I did not like it. It was more, to me personally, Sea Lights of I Heart Revolution, to me that is more for pre-teens. You know what I mean? The packaging, and it's just, yeah. And some of the highlighters from this brand I could see myself using if I was like 11, 12, 13 maybe. You know what I mean? So, but this is the Bronzed Matte Bronzing Powder in Solar, number 100. And as you can see, I love it. I have broke the thingy. You know, the little pattern of it, as you can just see on the outside, it's really starting to fade away. It doesn't look like much the shade, but for me, I don't like mental like amounts of bronze. This is so good. I think it's less than a £5, or no more than a £5 even, so it's really good. I did get this in a Latest in Beauty box ages ago, excuse me, and I know you can get a shimmery version of it as well if you like a little bit of that in your bronzer, but this is such a good affordable bronzer. And if you're looking for a cream one, because cream products, if you're going to use cream bronze, highlight, blushers, it might not have the lasting power as a powder would, but it's going to give you so much more luminosity and dewiness to your skin because it's lighter weight, and a lot of them you can build them up. So this is the e.l.f. Putty Bronzer, and I have it in the shade Tan Lines. I'm not sure if this is the lightest shade, and this is what it looks like. I mean, when I hold it here, when I hold it right up to the camera, it looks like nothing, like really light. It would maybe even be a contour shade for some people, but I just love it. And again, e.l.f. is so affordable. I'm not sure exactly offhand how much these are because I bought this brand new on Depop because I couldn't find it anywhere online at the time that I wanted it. But that's another recommendation. And again, you could put your cream and put your powder on top, and then you're doubling it up for the longevity. Okay, highlighter. Again, when I look at my highlighters, I only actually have one that's high street, and it is this Studio Face Chrome Extreme from Maybelline, and this is in Diamond Glow. Now this is stunning. Personally, for me, at 38, it's a bit too shimmery actually, but if you are looking for one, this is just, I mean, look at that. Whoa. So it does depend what you're looking for. Obviously, I can only show you what I've got. I don't have any other high street ones to show you. Apart from, I can show you the duos. It's got a highlight and blush. This is more for the blush. But this is an e.l.f. one. And there's highlighters in here as well. These highlighters are nice too, the e.l.f. ones. I don't know if you're going to see it with my lighting, but they're nice as well. And there's loads of other different highlighters, but I do recommend this one if you want a really out there a bling. Let me just get my little, moving on to blush. So let's have a gander. Did I bring any more blushes? Oh, I did. So I've got 3 blushes here for you. Actually, I want to show you the one that I haven't put in, but I've got it in my makeup bag here that I'm using because it's one that I think a lot of people would look at and be like, really? But so the e.l.f. Face Duos, these are also great because you're getting 2 in 1. You're getting your highlights and your blushes. So I've got here Lychee. So it's more of your peachy tones with the blush, and then your sort of rose goldy tones. And I believe these are like, what, £3 or something, £3 or something. This one I absolutely love. Now you're going to look at the colour of it and be like, who the hell would wear that? Actually, I mean, I've had my makeup on for a good few hours. I've had bad hay fever today. I've been sneezing and everything, so it's probably all come off. But I've got this one on today. This one is Cantaloupe. And see this yellowy toned, stunning matte blush. It is beautiful. What I've done is I've got a Milani Luminoso, like at the tops of my cheeks, and then I've got this yellowish one here, and I just love it. So these are also great value as well. Put that one back in there. And then I have an EX1, which goes with the foundation brand. And this one is called Pretty in Peach. And it is just a gorgeous peachy toned blusher. Again, very inexpensive. You can get it in Superdrug. You can get it on Beauty Bay. And then, of course, e.l.f. I've got their putty blushes. This is Turks and Caicos. And again, it's just a gorgeous peachy, slightly pinky toned blusher. If you're wanting to have a creamier blush rather than a powder one. Just remembered as well, another thing that's great to get, and see, I'll show you because I have a Revolution thing here. Another thing I recommend is to buy palettes. If you're brand new to makeup, or you're maybe not wanting to have so many, so say you didn't want to have like your contour, your powder, your bronzer, your highlight all separately, you could go for a palette. So when I was doing my makeup course, one of the girls, I went shopping with her and she picked up this palette, and when we were sat having lunch, we were like swatching it and everything, and when we went to makeup class, I forgot to bring some of the stuff, so I borrowed hers, and it was really good. And I thought, you know what, okay, fair enough, I'll give it a go. So I bought this. This is the Revolution Roxaurous Contour and Highlight Palette, and it's £10 for this. And as I say, it's got everything you need in it. It has got the 4 highlighters, and then it's got your contour shades. Now, you would only really use these 2 as contour shades, and then depending on your skin tone on the bronze. Same with the highlights. Like, I couldn't use this highlighter, it's far too dark. So again, you could buy something like this to save you getting, you know, all the individual products, if that was something you were wanting to do. And then the other one is the NYX one. I'm not sure how much this is off the top of my head, because I was given this as a birthday or a Christmas gift. But again, in here, you've got your highlight and your contour. So you've got some powders, you know, for setting under your eyes and stuff, like the banana powders, this other powder. You've got 2 highlighting powders. Then again, you've got your bronze contoury shades. So you've got all of them there as well, if you're not wanting to splurge out and get anything separate. So that's the blushes. Then for brows, it is the other one, it's hiding from me. I have got this one here by e.l.f. Again, super affordable. This is the e.l.f. Instant Lift pencil. So you've got your spoolie on one side, and then you have your little pencil on the other side of it. Very inexpensive, easy to use. They've got a good colour range. Then I have this one here, which is the Soap & Glory Archery Brow Defining Crayon and Setting Gel. So you've got your crayon at this side. This is more of the pointy, sort of precise one. Again, Soap & Glory are another brand. It's more their shower gels and their creams. And then you've got this cute little gel for setting your brows at the end. So you've got your 2-in-1 products. Again, you don't need to have loads of different ones. When it comes to powders, I only have one powder that's from the high street, and again, it is e.l.f. It says it's an under eye setting powder. With me being dry skin, that's probably where I would set more than anybody else. So this is perfect for that. It's just a little under eye powder. It's transparent. It is lovely. This is my second one of these. Okay, for concealers, I have got the Rimmel. This is the Lasting Radiance Concealer. This is brilliant. I love it. It's so creamy. It doesn't crease. I absolutely love it. Great for under the eyes. I am lucky, touch wood, I don't get a lot of spots on my face. I get the odd little breakout if it's that time of the month, but other than that, I'm pretty lucky. And the other one that I really love, again, is from the Body Shop, and it is, I'm going to just put that there, it's the Fresh Nude Serum Concealer, and I just love it again. It's got that lovely, just sort of makeup-y smell, but I really recommend that too. The other one is the Maybelline Age Rewind, which I'm sure you've heard of. Again, fantastic, 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 fantastic. Highly recommend that too. And go back in there. For mascara, again, I do have some other mascaras. I haven't opened them though, but Essence Lash Princess is a very good one. Another one I absolutely love, but I haven't opened it yet, is the the Max Factor Masterpiece. This is phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. And the Maybelline Sky High mascara, they are brilliant. The High Street do mascaras really, really well. That's one of their best things, I would say. Okay, next sort of things, let's move on to eyes. So again, looking at my stuff, I will admit it, I don't have a lot of high street, affordable as such palettes. But again, the e.l.f. little mini eye palettes are amazing. This one is my absolute favourite one. This is the Rosewater one. So you get 4 little shadows in the pan for £2 or £3, and they are so greatly pigmented. This one I love because it's just, I don't know, it's out of all the looks, I did a little mini series on them, so you can go and check that out in my playlist, and out of all the looks I just loved this one so much. And then again, you know, you've got a few different colours. This is the Hot Jalapeno one, so it's got the greeny tones, which you would expect me to love more because I'm the green queen, but there you go. And then this little gem here, which I haven't even opened because this is like a new one, but I'll see if I can get it open for you. Oh, it doesn't matter. This is the Wet n Wild Comfort Zone palette, and I actually picked it up in Home Bargains for £1.99. This is amazing. If your Home Bargains still does this, you should totally check it out. The look that I did on my channel with this, I was totally like blown away. For £1.99, you're getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 shadows. Amazing. Amazing. And then the last things, I do not have any actual bullet lipsticks from the high street. And that's not because I don't like any of them, but I just don't seem to have it. I used to have the Maybelline Sensational ones. But see, throughout all my life in my makeup, I've been really ruthless. If I don't use it, if I don't like it anymore, I either sell it, I pass it on. I love the joy of giving my stuff to other people because I know how I would have felt had anybody gone, here you go, Julie. I'd have been like, oh my God. So I love that feeling of being able to do that. Unfortunately, financially, for the past couple of years, I can't just give it away. I have to try and sell it. But see, if I was still in the position where I could just be like, oh, I don't use that palette anymore, or I don't use that MAC lipstick anymore, I would just give it away rather than sell it. But I'm not in a position where I can. So I used to be really ruthless, and I would be just like, I don't use this anymore, I'm going to give it away. So I have given away a lot of makeup over the years to people for nothing. So that's why a lot of my stuff I don't have anymore. And since then, my mission was to collect certain brands. So a lot of my makeup is higher end. So when it comes to lips, again, lip liners is something that I never ever bought or really used. So the only lip liners that I have that are high streets is this one, and then I've got two, but I've got a Primark one, but I haven't used it yet, so I can't say to you, but I believe the Primark ones are good. But I have a sleek one, and from the times that I've used it, it is pretty good. But regarding lips from the high street, Maybelline Lifter Glosses, these are amazing and a brilliant affordable dupe for the Fenty Gloss Bombs. The two that I've just picked out of my collection for you is Moon, which is more, more of the glossy side. And this is a perfect dupe for Fenty Fuzzy. It is like, you can put the two together and it is a dupe. This one's $8.99. The Fenty one is what? Is it £19? And then you've got the more, like, it's still lip gloss, but it's more pigmented. That's what I was looking for. So this one is in the shade Amber. So I'll swatch it for you. You'll have seen them, but that's Amber. So that's what I was meaning. It's got more of a colour. And then I'll swatch Moon for you. And see what I mean with Moon. It's more glossy. These I highly recommend. They are absolutely fantastic. They smell amazing. And they are brilliant. And that is everything. So that is everything that I would recommend to anybody if they were to come to me and say, Julie, I want to start out with makeup, or I want to get into makeup, my daughter wants to get into makeup, my son wants to get into makeup, whoever it may be. Hopefully this helps you out a little bit. I'm not saying go and buy these products. These are the ones that you have to have in your makeup bag. But if you were going to start out with makeup, like say it was, I don't know, say I had a daughter and she was to come and say to me, Julie, Mom, I don't have a daughter, what makeup products would you suggest for me? These are some of the products that I have and I have used that I would suggest. So I hope this video helped you a bit. I hope you like it. I hope it helped in some way or was informative. And I can certainly do one with higher end makeup. You can let me know in the comments, that would be helpful. If you got to the end of this video, leave me a lipstick emoji and then that will let me know if you stuck around. So guys, thanks so much and I will see you next time. Bye.